It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the New York Yankees. You can feel the energy in this building. They are fired up for game one. Back with that after this. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
Well, this place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Just about set. And starting this one, Max Fried.
The spin rate on the curveball is incredible. Hitters know they're going to see a lot of them today. Stay back, be patient, and hit the ball the other way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. So up next for Minnesota, Lamont Wade Jr. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in game one of the ALDS. Line drive. Can't get their base hit. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And that one fouled off. Tying run in scoring position, bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field, way back there. And that one becomes property of the beast. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 2-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
One down. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Around second is Correa. Throw into third. The tag out. No outs. Runners at first and third. That one is absolutely belted. And that one becomes property of the beast. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they lead it. It's 5-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Coulombe back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 7-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
Swing and a high fly ball hitting the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now the third baseman, Kobe Mayo. Two on the way. Ripped to short. Correa over to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's Ronaldo Hernandez. Sneaks through, base hit. Coming home. The throw in. The tag, save. He scores on the swim move. And it's now 10-2.
Well, I'm sure the catcher is frustrated right now, but you got to tip your cap. This is just a great bit of base running. Coming home, he knew it was going to be close at the plate, and he worked that swim move perfectly to make it in safely.
Swing and a drive. Back there. On its way. Ball game. Another homer. And the Yankees walk it off.
Well, in the postseason, there's so much excitement, so much energy, everyone hanging on every single pitch. To have a walk-off win under these circumstances, these people have gone crazy. What a nice win, but you got to turn the page quickly to come back for the next game.
In our Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show brings you the American League Division Series. It's the Minnesota Twins going up against the New York Yankees. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. A big game 2 in store for us here today, Chris.
Yeah, this might be the game to actually decide the series, Boo. When it's 5 games, getting a 2-0 lead is a dominant position to be in, and I don't see this series getting to a 5th game if we have a repeat of Game 1's outcome in this one.
Yeah, the Crows start circling for a team that falls into a 2-game deficit, not where you want to be. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Just about ready to roll. And on the hill, Luis Gil. What should we keep an eye on here?
He's a guy that's going to come right after hitters. I mean, he's not trying to fool them. He's going to pitch the contacts, not worry about it. He trusts his defense behind him, and he's not going to mess around with a whole bunch of different offerings. Only 3 pitches in the repertoire, so he knows he'll have to work in all 3 effectively and probably pitch backwards sometimes just to make sure this lineup isn't picking up on too many patterns.
drive base hit into left field. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Hit in the air, left field. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. Here comes Stanton. One run scores. Here comes another. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe as 2 runs score in the play. We're in the second game of this division series. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. And it looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. He'll touch them all. That's his 5th homer of the series. And they add on. It's 8-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
And that's a fair ball. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out. And now, Kobe Mayo. 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Correa. They get the force. Inning over, and it could have been. And we're back. This is Willie Castro. In the air out to center. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his...
And here comes Carlos Correa. And a pitch. And a base hit up the middle. The throw to third. The tag out. Third game of the division series. Here's a big power threat. J.P. Ball. Lopez back to work. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. That'll fire up the dugout. His 6th of the series, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boone. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Out to short, Correa. Throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
You know, the mascots on the Big Twins logo in center field actually have names, and they're Minnie and Paul, named for the twin cities of Minneapolis and St. Paul.
Ball, long run, and in one hops the wall. The throw in, around second now, going for three. He's in there.
Everything came together for him. Center fielders in today's game are so talented and so athletic. So when you blast one to deep center and get it to drop in, you know you really put a great swing on it. And that was nicely done for extra bases.
Fouled off left side. Ball was named player of the month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. 2 down, nobody on, and it's fouled off.
When you're winning player of the month more than once in the same season, you might be earning some other awards in the offseason. I think he's set up pretty well in the MVP race.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing across. 1 out. Runner at second. Bader now at the plate. So the tying run at second. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Ranging back. He brought it back. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Almost a 2-run homer right there, but an excellent job getting up, reaching up, and bringing it back. Heartbreaker for the batter.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. 1 down. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. This is Willie Castro. This to center field. Ball trying to get to it. Makes the grab. And there's one away. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. That's a fair ball. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
This ball's chopped in the ground. Throw pulls him off the bag at first. Everybody's safe. Bases loaded. So bases all loaded up. Digging in, Oswaldo Cabrera. And the pitch. To the right side. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. 2 on, 1 out. Now it's Ronaldo Hernandez. 2 on, 1 out. Up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 3-0. Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. And stepping in for the Yankees, J.P. Ball. DeGrom back to work. Fought off foul. The drama always heightened in the postseason, and it leads to some really special moments. That one ripped. That's back there. And brings it in at the wall.
Oh,